Yeah guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to do my tips for round 4 early. I know this is a bit early, but I thought why not just get it out of the way, over and done with. And also I'd like to take it back to last weekend, and I didn't go very well, just the two, because I tipped the Tigers to beat our Hawks, and that didn't happen obviously. Clarko's a genius. I tipped the Giants, but the Doggies bounced back. I'd pick North, but Sydney were too good for the informed North. I was really gutted when St Kilda got destroyed, because I actually thought they had a chance. They had their chances as well, like in that third quarter, I think it was, or the second quarter. Loney, he tried to get around like pretty much the whole Collingwood team and then snap on his left when he had two open players on the other side of him. So after that, I was just like, no, they're not going to win. They're not playing for each other. They're playing for themselves in this game, and Collingwood are just too overpowerful. And I tipped the Cats to beat the Blues. I actually had a funny feeling that Carlton was going to win, but I seen that last quarter that Geelong will come back, and I thought, yeah, Geelong going to win. Geelong are going to win. Geelong are going to win. But then I watched the last minute, and Eddie Betts. Eddie Betts is the star for Carlton this year. Watch out for him. And the first result is a Saturday night. Brisbane destroyed the West Coast Eagles. I think it's just because that the Eagles are used to playing at home, then away, then home, then away. They're not like everyone else. They're not used to travelling and staying in a hub, like, you know what I mean? And I tipped the Gold Coast, and I think pretty much everyone tipped the Gold Coast. But Adelaide just look, they look worse than Richmond at the moment. But and I've tipped the Dockers because I thought they were going to do an upset, because Fife and Walters got like 70 touches between each other, and it was just exciting. But Brisbane over the top, but they got away in that second quarter, Port Adelaide. So, and of course this game was postponed. So, due to the coronavirus, Conor McKenna. So now, let's get into the round 4 tips. So the Sydney Swans taking on the Bulldogs. This one's going to be a tough one, but Sydney and Bulldogs. Sydney are in form, but I don't know if I can say Bulldogs are in form after one game. So I'll have to go with Sydney just because they're in form. So now I'm going to go with this game, Giants versus the Collingwood Magpies. I'm easily going to tip Collingwood because the only outstanding player I reckon would be De Boer. Will be on either Pendles or Sidebottom. So. And now we get on to the Saturday games. Port Adelaide versus the West Coast Eagles. This one's going to be it's just too easy to pick Port Adelaide at the moment, because West Coast need to find something in this hub, and they need to get the next couple wins to get some momentum for when they might go back home into a hub in West Coast, in Perth. Sorry. So St Kilda taking on the Tigers. St Kilda were playing for themselves on the weekend against Collingwood. They were just going first. They were first in the ball probably majority of the game, but then they just coughed it up, playing for each other, not playing for the team. Like I said before, Jack Loney pretty much summed it up. And then Richmond will bounce back after the draw, and then getting demolished by us. So, I reckon Richmond will bounce back. I reckon St Kilda will be 2 in a row. 2 losses in a row. Alright, Essendon Carlton. This game might not go ahead, but you have to tip them, otherwise the actual tipping system won't be finished. So, Essendon and Carlton. I'm going to easily tip Carlton because what they said on the news and all that, and I seen it firsthand on Sunday afternoon football on Channel 7, that they're going to isolate the people who are around Conor McKenna, and that was pretty much the whole back line of Essendon. So I pretty much will go with Carlton because if they go offense, they're going to go straight into offense, straight into the goal because they're going to have like 8 senior players. No, not 8, sorry, 6. So the Gold Coast will destroy the Fremantle Dockers 7:40 at Metricon Stadium. And also I want to add that they were saying on Channel 7 on Facebook, should the Gold Coast have a Friday night game, do they deserve it? And I reckon I'm up all for it. If they're going to play the way they're playing, they're going to probably win the premiership. If they're going to, this is probably too early to say, but I reckon they'll win the premiership if they keep going the way they're going. Same with Port Adelaide. Brisbane and Adelaide. You're just going to go Brisbane, don't you? In this situation. Melbourne taking on the Cats. I said on the news again that Melbourne was doing a scrap match at the MCG, and Geelong just need to bounce back from that. So it's hard. I'm gonna go with Geelong. Actually, I'm gonna go with Melbourne because they have the week off. They're having a rest. Sorry, and I'm gonna choose the Hawks to beat North after that performance against Sydney. Righto, guys. Thanks for watching. Give us a like if you liked it, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's better than last week's tipping.